It's about time. What's going on?
Rumor report, rumor report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, 4 men were charged yesterday with federal charges in the overdose death of Michael K. Williams. So, of course, we heard the awful story about the fentanyl-laced heroin that led to his overdose back in September. Federal prosecutors said that they sold the cocaine laced with fentanyl in plain view and stashed them behind garbage cans. So these men are Irvin Cartagena, Hector Robles, Luis Cruz, and Carlos Machi. They're each charged with narcotics conspiracy for distributing that fentanyl-laced heroin.
How do they always find the fentanyl dealers? Is there microchips in the fentanyl or something, like tracking devices? Like, how are they always able to track down the fentanyl dealers?
Well,
I'm sure somebody snitches.
But I mean,
when somebody dies, I guess they really go hard to look.
Yeah,
And
to
then
find
one
out
of
where it
them
came
had
from.
because you don't want other people to die from that too.
yeah, I know. I just want to know how. Like, how do they track down the fentanyl dealers? Like, especially when it's just, street level guys selling hand to hand. Like, that's what it seems like.
Yeah, but I'm sure if you're a dealer, I'm sure you probably use the same person over and over again, right? You don't go from
I
dealer
don't
to
know.
You
dealer.
check phone records,
Yeah.
and somebody hooked you up with that person.
Absolutely.
And now they said, according to this federal complaint, one of them, Cartagena, had sold drugs to undercover informants for months prior to Michael K. Williams' death.
So if they sold,
And the 3 other defendants were also known by their street names and other names, according to the Fed. So they have been being watched for quite some time.
yeah, but it just seems
And
weird
even-
that they would sell it for months to other people. You know what I mean? It's like, well when,
Yeah,
do you,
afterward,
when do you go in to arrest them if they selling it? You know what I mean? And it's laced, and they know it's laced. So why wouldn't they arrest them?
Like, you know
immediately?
they're killing people.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What are they waiting for?
I guess they building a case.
And they
I don't know.
continued to sell these drugs at residential buildings in Brooklyn and Manhattan, even after finding out that their stash allegedly killed Michael K.
It
Williams.
sounds like you cooking crack right now. It's
definitely-
popping. I hear
definitely
your phone
popping.
Sorry, listen, we've had some connection issues this morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay?
Yep. Go ahead.
All right, now Issa Rae is offering her LA home on Airbnb for $56 a day for Valentine's Day weekend. That'd be a nice little present. She's teaming up with Airbnb to do that. Now, bookings will open February 8th at 1 p.m. for one stay at $56 a night. And the idea is to spotlight LA's Black culture. She's referring to herself as a proud South LA native. So people get to spend the weekend in her hometown, experience the culture, businesses, and communities that influence her storytelling on screen.
That's dope.
That's dope.
Yeah, Airbnb been doing that a lot. They've been doing that for colleges too, HBCUs. So if there's somebody that's a celebrity that went to a certain college, they're renting out their old rooms. So I think it's pretty dope with that Airbnb. does
Imagine
that.
going through that with one of those forensic lights after that weekend.
Oh my goodness.
The stains you will.
All right.
What?
And Rudy Giuliani, his reveal on The Masked Singer has caused the judges to actually walk off the stage. He participated in The Masked Singer, and some of them were extremely displeased. According to Deadline, Giuliani was unmasked during a taping of the show's first episode last week, and judges Ken Jeong and Robin Thicke walked off the stage in protest, and they said Giuliani was on his way out as he was an exiting costume contestant.
What the hell they had Rudy Giuliani on there doing? Rudy Giuliani can barely form a sentence.
Yeah, he was singing.
He was rapping.
We don't have audio of that.
I can't believe this.
They can't, I don't think it's out yet.
Oh, I would love to see
Yeah.
that.
Oh, he's,
But once it does
he's on the new season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. And Whoopi Goldberg is allegedly livid and threatening to quit after The View suspended her over her claim that the Holocaust was not about race. And she's telling coworkers that she's going to quit the show. They said she feels humiliated at being disciplined by ABC executives after she followed their advice to apologize. Not only did she apologize, she also had on the head of the Anti-Defamation League
Jonathan
on the show
Greenblatt.
as well to discuss this. So here was what happened on The View the next day.
I feel, being black, when we talk about race, it's a very different thing to me. So I said that I felt that the Holocaust wasn't about race. But I thought it was a salient discussion because as a black person, I think of race as being something that I can see. So I see you and I know what race you are. And the discussion was about how I felt about that. I felt that it was really more about man's inhumanity to man and how horrible people can be to people. And we're seeing it manifest itself these days. I respect everything everyone is saying to me, and I You know, I don't want to fake apologize, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if that story is true, but I can see it. I mean, Whoopi was wrong. She apologized. Like you just said, she had Jonathan Greenblatt on. He corrected her. He even said that Whoopi shouldn't be canceled. She should be counseled. So for her to get suspended for 2 weeks, I think it's because of something else going on at ABC that we don't know about. I don't think that 2 week suspension is just a direct reflection of this. Maybe it could be, but because you never know how someone is going to react when they are offended. But I feel like it's something deeper at ABC.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like her remarks were intended to be malicious. It just feels like she misspoke. And then right afterwards, she apologized. And then she, the next day on the show, did some educational work and to gather some understanding. And so I do feel like that 2 weeks is unwarranted.
That's what I said yesterday.
Yeah, I feel like it's deeper than that.
I agree.
And I wonder if Whoopi also feels betrayed, not just by ABC, but by the Jewish community, because she's always been an open supporter of the Jewish community. It's no secret she took the stage name Goldberg because she believed it would get her, farther along in the game. And yesterday I was reading an interview she did with the Jewish Chronicle, and when she spoke at a charity event, she said, "I just know I am Jewish," and she said Goldberg derives from her family heritage, and she said she has a real connection with Israel. So I wonder if it's, a part of her that just feels betrayed by that community as well. Like, how could you ever label her anti-Semitic? I just wonder.
Yeah, they said she's been a lifelong ally to the Jewish community, and I don't think most people in the Jewish community think that she's some type of enemy. All right, well, that is your rumor report.
That's wild. Think about it. You just said that most people probably, you know what, let me not speak.
Hey, I just keep telling y'all, you can't tell someone how to receive something.
You just said that she's an ally, but then she misspoke. She apologized. You said she's an ally, but you still suspend her?
Well, it's ABC that suspended her. That's my point. It's like that's why I feel like it's something deeper at ABC because, like I said, the head of the ADL, Jonathan Greenblatt, said she should not be canceled. She should be counseled. So if it's ABC that suspended her, I feel like it's something deeper at the network.
And earlier we were talking about Michael K. Williams and tracking down these dealers. One of my friends who's a sergeant just texted me and said, we tracked down fentanyl and all heroin dealers by packaging. Most dealers have signature packaging of their products like Blue Magic. There's a lot of ways to track dealers. But they said if someone dies, we go harder. We have an overdose team that's dedicated and focused to the dealers and users upon death.
So American Gangster was real.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, because, you know, it's certain packs for certain things. But you should ask your friend if they knew they was selling fentanyl, why didn't they pick them up immediately? It might have saved that man's life. You know what I mean? Because if they know they're sending that poison to the community and that poison being laced, why didn't they just snatch them up immediately? I don't know why. I'm just asking. Just curious.
Okay.
I thought that was just sensationalized for the movie.
No.
They really had packaging. Why y'all branding yourself?
Yeah, it's the same thing like weed. You know, weed got different.
It's different.
packages.
It's legal now. Come on,
But before
stop.
it was legal, it still had different
It just had
things.
different names. It didn't say bubblegum kush on the package.
Nah, but like cookies is a brand that people would go
That's
to.
It's like
legal.
marketing.
But before it was
It's
legal.
basically,
I don't
but
remember
it's
that.
still
Yes, it was.
marketing.
It's
It's still
marketing.
marketing for
Yeah.
a brand. That's what it is.
Yeah, it might not be
you know,
legal.
some-
Drug dealers shouldn't be branding themselves, is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay?
shouldn't be.
But they
Drug
do.
dealers
That's
should
how
not
they
be
get
marketing
customers.
themselves. Okay? Drug dealers got better marketing plans than the Democrats.
They got better marketing plans than most record labels.
That's right.
All right. Front page news next. What we talking about?
The Army is going to immediately start discharging vaccine refusers.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.